And as we just mentioned, it was during this meeting that the nation's new economic team, led by Finance Minister Choi Kyung-hwan, unveiled new stimulus plans to breathe life into the sputtering economy. Now, government spending would increase by $11.4 billion US, and another $28 billion would be available for SMEs through loans and other financial support. And medium-sized companies will also benefit from this. Our Hwang Ji-hye has the details.
Korea's new economic team is all geared up to shake the country out of its low-growth rut. The Finance Ministry said Thursday that the government will seek aggressive fiscal policies that will boost spending by some 12 trillion won, or roughly $11 billion in the second half of this year. That's equivalent to nearly 1% of Korea's GDP. The extra funds will be used to support homebuyers, small and medium-sized businesses, and tourism, and improve the distribution of agricultural products. The government would also set aside around $25 billion in loans and funds to promote corporate activities. The ministry said it will seek an expansionary fiscal policy, even at the risk of running a short-term fiscal deficit. The government also cited the nation's relatively healthy fiscal situation. Korea's government debt to GDP ratio stood at under 34% last year, far lower than the OECD average of over 110%. The ministry also laid out plans to boost domestic demand by providing tax incentives to companies that raise wages. It also plans to tax companies that shy away from investment, wage increases, or dividend payments in favor of hanging on to excessive cash reserves. The government will also accelerate regulatory reforms, and especially that linked to bolstering the nation's real estate market by giving homebuyers easier access to mortgage loans. The measures are based on the new economic team's revised growth outlook for this year. It cut its growth forecast to 3.7%, down 0.4 percentage points from its earlier projection, saying the pace of recovery slowed on sluggish domestic demand. The government expects its expansionary fiscal policy to raise the growth by 0.1 percentage points this year. Hwang Ji-hye, Arirang News.